Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
It finally happened. It finally happened. A man asked me what I bring to the table. First of all, sir, I remodel abandoned homes for a living. I can build a table. Can you? This message was sent to me in response to my pinned video about my celibacy, which tells me that it seems a point was missed in its entirety. I literally am not looking to bring anyone to my table. That is the actual definition of celibacy. And look, I'm not practicing celibacy because I feel like I am superior to every man. Well, no. I am celibate and completely decentering men because I am on a healing journey. Here's the interesting bit though. The farther down this journey I have gotten, the farther away from y'all men, the less I consider your opinions, your wants, your needs, the happier I have become. There is an actual direct correlation. As it turns out, every single one of my romantic relationships has been a parasitic one.
And let me guess, every single one of them was because of the man. Sure, why not? First of all, you didn't fully understand the question. Second of all, you had no answer. That's why you went on a 2 minutes rant about your failed relationships. Oh no, wait, your healing journey. And last, remodeling abandoned homes doesn't make you a carpenter. With those hands, it's pretty obvious you won't know how to grab a hammer.
You're not gonna like me for what I'm about to say, but I'm still gonna say it. If tomorrow you were guaranteed that you were gonna be a millionaire, a multimillionaire, a billionaire, whatever, just massive financial abundance, would you still be with the partner that you're with right now? Just think on that. Think on that. I don't know. See what comes up.
I don't need to think on that. The answer is yes, but that's because I'm a man.
I recently saw a super beautiful girl on TikTok post about how like she's got zero interest in dating men and she feels really like detached from dating and going out. When I tell you, I was like, literally, girl, like, I feel you. This is a conversation I have all the time with my friends. But the thing is, I don't really think that this is just women feeling this way towards men. I think men feel this way towards women too. I feel like we're in this super weird time for dating where like everything is so transactional. We have like so many people online that we can speak to. There's like a million apps for dating. But I feel like it puts us in this really weird space with dating because I'll feel that way, but then they'll maybe also feel that way. They'll feel like, oh, I don't know if she's super keen. No one wants to chase. So then you're kind of just both like giving up and like this person doesn't want to chase you. You don't want to chase them. So then no one's really trying and like no one knows how much to try. And then there's another failed like attempt at dating someone that you actually liked or that they may have also really liked you, but you both kind of just were like, okay, like they don't seem super keen. Cool. And although there's so much about old dating rules that I don't like and I don't agree with, and I'm really happy we've moved forward from those things, I still really love romanticness and I love being pursued and I love feeling wanted. And it's not that I don't feel that way, it's just unless I'm feeling it super obviously, then I feel like I should pull back to like protect myself, but also because why would I give you loads of energy then? I really just feel that we've just given up. Like, I don't know.
Of course you do, because you just used yourself as an example. Unless you feel whatever, you pull back. Maybe tell them exactly what you feel instead. Maybe that would help, because it turns out whatever you've been doing so far, it's not really working. You can't really complain about the state of dating while at the same time admitting that you're part of the problem.
I love that the second that I reject a guy, the first thing they do is come for the fact that I am an SW. It's funny too, because even the fact that I have a spicy page, it'll be like in their first message to me that they think it's so sexy. And then I'm like, I am actually not at all interested. And they're like, no guy's ever gonna take you seriously. Like, I just had a guy rejected comment on my Instagram and leave very specific comments that he could only know if he actually like followed my spicy page. And I'm like, so you gave me $15 to be able to write this hate comment. Like, I just love that is like the number one go-to. It has happened 20% of the time that I've ever like told someone no. They immediately go for the OF. And I'm like, you're the one in my DMs. I didn't slide into yours. You're the one who was interested in me. You're not gonna hurt me with choices that I have intentionally made. Just because you paid to see the goods, I don't give a That's a choice you made. If you need me, I'll just be sitting here making money being a low-value woman.
Well, you are, regardless of how much money you make. Also, the first comment was right. No man is gonna take you seriously. Or maybe I should say the men who are not subscribing to your OF account. Also, 20% in this case, it's pretty close to nothing. Also, you might wanna be careful when you're shaming the men who do pay for your account, cause if they stop paying, you'll just be a low-value woman with no money.
I just want a part-time boyfriend. Only Sunday nights, Wednesdays, Fridays after I get home from the bar, the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. Not Halloween, not 4th of July. And then, like, if I go to a concert or have to go grocery shopping or, you know, the obvious things.
Moral of the story, she only wants a boyfriend when it's time for him to pay or carry stuff cause, you know, oh, I'm just a girl. Or during those holidays when she's gonna get gifts. Hurry up and form a line cause she's available for Christmas.
I love living alone, don't get me wrong, but don't be fooled. 90% of my nights are literally just me sitting in front of my TV or on my phone or reading. This is the setup. This is my dinner. It's just me. And my dog, of course. But if I'm being real, like, it does get very lonely sometimes. It would be cool to, on occasion, have a roommate or, like, a boyfriend or something. I literally do everything by myself. I mean, of course, I have friends and stuff, but, like, day-to-day things, I don't live close to my family, so I do literally everything by myself. I am very independent and confident, but there are days where I kind of just sit there and I'm like, wow, I'm lonely.
Well, at least you're independent. Not sure if that should matter or even fit into this conversation, but hey, at least you have that going for you. Or maybe that is the reason you're lonely. I guess we'll never know.
Nobody tell these alpha males that the more masculine the men get, the more they naturally default to letting the feminine lead. I'm back in Italy. Okay. Every time I come back to Italy and I date, I am continually reminded of how much of being a man in Italy has to do with following the emotional and lead of the feminine and guidance of the feminine. It's something that I actually had to learn, but you actually have to signal to Italian men what you want, like the direction that you want them to go. And we know this because we know about dropping the handkerchief. We know this, but we try to condition it out of women and to try to make them submissive, which actually throws them out of their feminine entirely. The feminine are the emotional leaders. We are the ones that subtly or however, or maybe not so subtly, indicate what we want. And then the masculine either meets it or he can't, and so he departs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or I won't and then I depart. What in the world is an emotional lead anyway? Cause you dropping the handkerchief was signaling to a man that he can pursue you, not really submit to your emotional lead. But sure, since I agree with you already, I'm game. You come up to me, you ask me on a date, you plan the date, you come pick me up, or if I don't, give you my address because reasons, you pay for my Uber, we get to the restaurant, you open the door for me, you pull up my chair, we eat, when we're done, you ask for the check, you pay, you drive me back home, and make sure you don't expect anything because I am not that type of man.
No, because, how do you expect me to be submissive to you if you don't have any money? What am I submitting to? Poverty? Ew.
Well, I mean, I have a 50 in my wallet, so bend over and... Ew, no, that was right. Ew, you? Now already been on antibiotics for the last 2 weeks, I'm good. But I'm not really sure you understand when you post stuff like that, it kind of tells a lot about who, how, and what you are.
I have a question for the single men of TikTok and of the world. Is buying a girl a drink still something that we do? Still something that y'all do? At the bar, you see a pretty girl, you want to talk to her, you offer to buy her a drink? Because I never in my life, not once, have had someone come up to me and ask to buy me a drink. So I'm just wondering, is that a thing we still do? Is there something wrong with me? What's going on?
What's going on is you're looking for that experience, having a drink bought to you, not for the chance of meeting someone new that could possibly turn into something long term. You're not looking for the two of you to have a conversation and then maybe he'll buy you a drink. You want him to just walk up to you and buy you a drink, and I don't recommend any man do that.
Never in my life did I think I would become TikTok famous, and I still haven't, so I was right.
Alright, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.